My child, I know there are days when you look at your life and wonder, if this is as far as you go. I know there are moments when you feel like you should be further by now, stronger by now, healed by now, more certain by now. You are still being shaped. I see how you've been measuring yourself by what you didn't accomplish, by what you couldn't keep, by the version of yourself you thought you would be by now. But I do not measure you that way. I measure you by who you are becoming. You see pauses and think something is wrong. You see slow seasons and think you're stuck. You see repeated struggles and think you're failing. But I see formation. I see roots growing where you cannot yet see fruit. I see strength being built in places you don't yet trust. I see wisdom forming in the quiet, ordinary, unseen days. You are not behind. You are in process. And process is not punishment. There is something I want you to remember. Philippians 1:6. He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Notice what this says. If I began the work in you, I will not abandon it halfway. I do not start things I do not intend to finish. I do not lose interest in what I create. You may feel unfinished, but that does not mean I am done. It means I am still working. I know you are tired of starting over, tired of learning the same lessons, tired of feeling like growth takes longer than it should, but becoming takes time. And I am patient with you. I am not standing over you with disappointment. I am walking with you with care. I know there are parts of you that still feel fragile, parts that still react from old wounds, parts that still get afraid, still doubt, still pull back. That does not make you a failure. It makes you human. And I am not finished healing you. Sometimes you look at your life and only see what still needs to change. You see what is missing. You see what is not fixed yet. But you forget to notice how far you've already come. You survive things now that once would have broken you. You think differently than you used to. You love differently than you used to. You choose differently than you used to. That is not nothing. That is growth. And it is still happening. There is another promise I want you to hear. Psalm 138:8. The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. This means your life is not drifting. It is not random. It is not losing direction. I am not guessing with your future. I am guiding it, even when you cannot see how everything connects, even when you don't understand why certain things take so long, even when you feel like you are moving in circles. Isaiah 64:8. We are the clay, you are the potter. We are all the work of your hand. Clay does not shape itself. It is shaped. And shaping is not always comfortable. Sometimes it feels like pressure. Sometimes it feels like being stretched. Sometimes it feels like being turned in directions you didn't choose. But none of it is wasted. I am not shaping you to break you. I am shaping you to strengthen you. I am not shaping you to delay you. I am shaping you to prepare you. You are not behind schedule. You are in my hands. I know you are afraid that your best days are already gone, that you missed something important, that you waited too long, that you failed too many times. But hear me clearly. Your story is not running out. You are not too old to grow. You are not too broken to change. You are not too late to become who you were meant to be. There is one more truth I want you to hold on to. Lamentations 3:22-23. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. This means you are not living on yesterday's mercy. You are not surviving on leftovers of grace. Every day I begin again with you. Every morning I meet you where you are. Every moment I offer you what you need next. You do not have to become everything at once. You do not have to fix everything in one season. You do not have to rush the process. I am not finished with you. Not in your healing, not in your growth, not in your story. You may feel unfinished, but you are not forgotten. You may feel tired, but you are not abandoned. You may feel uncertain, but you are not without direction. I am still working in you, even now. And one day you will look back and realize, this was not the part where your story stalled. This was the part where it was being shaped. So stay with me. Keep going. Not because you have to be perfect, but because I am not finished with you. But hope does not depend on your energy. It depends on my faithfulness. And I have not grown tired of you. I have not lost patience with your process. I have not lowered my expectations for your life. I am still at work, even in the parts you don't like. even in the parts you wish were different, even in the parts you think should be gone by now. I am still working. That is why I also said this. I am still fulfilling my purpose in you. You are not stuck. You are being shaped. I know there are days when you feel like you are too tired to become anything more, too worn to change, too discouraged to hope again.